I'll be very happy to share that information with you because this front and back is not taking us anywhere. By now we're supposed to be inland Gambia at the provincial to do the same thing here. But still now we're just, revolving on the same knot. It doesn't make any seriousness on our side. What happened is we have an operational program, operational plans, not what we've started, and we've already passed that to the executive. And that is from now on through the period of the feast, that is the Tobaski coming, and beyond what plans that we have. And we've already shared that one. Now we will have a backup security that will be coming. And we intend to tap this thing from anti-crime and the PIU. There will be stationed and be making a rotational places that are fondly of using our public space as market or whatsoever. So in essence, the PIU and the anti-crime will fully take care of the West Coast, Western part, West Coast, that is Brikama, Costa Road, Sukuta, Roundabout, Brusubi, Turntable, and the PIU will be starting it from around the Tipagaras coming down within the vicinity. And we'll also have another PIU station at Banjul. That will be taking care of Banjul. So in essence, this is what we have for now, and beyond that, the government is there to decide that. That is beyond that sustainability. The government has to come with legislation. They have to come with laws. They have to come with even an entity that will be purely responsible for the road corridor.
But what is so peculiar about these ones we just commenced today is the fact that stakeholders in business and trade, essentially we have what we call the Gambia United Breeders Association, we also have the Gambia Market Association, and we have the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce. These people together came to the Gambia Police Force to see how best we can collaborate with them and help them to work together as a nation in towards the forthcoming Tobaski. The Tobaski corridor. We want to coordinate this to ensure that, because it's a season where we have people coming into the country and people having to trade into different kind of things to be able to get money and all that. And especially when it comes to the rams, people will be selling all around the streets and all that. So this is well coordinated, and hopefully in due course it will be announced where some of these activities will be taking place in terms of where people can go to buy rams. But for today, we are here as Operation Clear the Road to ensure that the Serekunda market and the surrounding is clear. And we are working with the regional command of the Gambia Police Force at Serekunda. We've been here since 6 o'clock to ensure that people don't just randomly, haphazardly and everything to just come and place their sales on the street. We are not stopping anybody from selling, but what we are advocating for is for people to go back to the market. The KMC management has informed us that there is enough space inside the market. The problem, because that's the question, why are you people sending people outside to sell, out where they are, and you don't give them a place to be? It's important for people to recognize this and understand that KMC has actually informed us that there is space inside. What people would do usually is that they will not go into the market. They come into the street because they feel it's the first point of contact. Because it's the first point of contact, they feel that's where they are going to make more sales than being in the market.
Ye mandat dan tafanan kata balu wala ye monni jang kala su manso do mi nyin ko men do bije woten garage ti
ko biriya bondi je man
dula do dinne ko ngadden de jang nyin kabro ma fa na jang nyin silando je de tal je musilolati andum dunya fo nga bala fa soto ñoy nga ñoo horoma nga ñoo buña dal mam problème soto jang en dalilo mi atina yon tolo bondi jan defan jakal taw ko wala bak malo fo konante yalla ba fo munem ba balante jakal taw ko wala
sen fo biri jen yalla ba ko je do yatale fo nana ini man tay ni yam pour ya fo ko je do yatale
min do jana walla yalo na kon tata sinya jelo mbita police tata jelo ko mbal sinya jama mbita je police tata le ko mbata tata ko jang
na tata ka mun faali
e ko aborna santole kuma kan ko na santo kuma kan ko na santo me mun no la ji
garaso ñu
sembe den dolla
37
ah
garaso ñu bija
billahi
Gambia mo koni mun keta lun tawdi de mo mañi garaso lo
wala
bari gara kabiri 1987
ah
jawra la time te nga driving start G2 la still now nka bori jan bari sa hani ka dépense o soto ko c'est problème kadu ni lo dula tela ibe tamu to
billahi
janten janante ala wo ba ko ya dol
jeg ngaji
dol wa dol na dimba ka kay keten
jeg
na
ndol
muso
ka
wa do
je
aka
pus pus
kare
lo
lo
jam
kensa wala
lo ñaato
kadu na yalo muso mu ye suturo so ase karero jonge atara fentije
ah
ala ka mol de ma de
bakati
bari batawo kay alama ala bondin ka alama banko e tempo
amin
bari inyanta ka mol fe bole mol murundi nga loku doku ka nya
do ko ka nyama
pus pusol la ka mol batande ja ba na manke pus pusote janka fanule ver ni man bitiko la bagaso na tan ke solo ala bagaso jindi nicely diamu buka taraje bari mol ma ko yake ala batawo to
mun dan lañu ngala bay al koy ko kuma ko bonan santo santo min dole wota na le mun so
santo yalo
Tolle yalo.
ko ndol ka
mun tolle malon ko santo
ndol
tolle
buka
yalo de
yalo puaro
ndol man ka santan kadi de tol ko obudna santo
ah
ndol man ka santo kadi ndol ga dumal
wala problème
ndol mu duman ko le ndol man ka santo kadi ndol man sembo so ja
ndol kay daniro ngawle
ndol
no
hanna
santo la
na
sambo be
ni
ala
adara balu ben tol bul halli ko nyako ali fo nyo dray finna ndol de dray fin kala muna mbake
sambo be tol le
Daga, sembo be
ko
tol
bi mo le la sebino club
Ah.
mo be la sebino
ala baraka ba thank you careful of your bag
Assalamu alaikum, wonderful subscribers. We are at Serekunda Market again with the operation team. So stay tuned, guys. Subscribe, like, comment, and share. So we are at around Birkama Garage.
madala jay de say ka da tan ni ni lan demé suñu yéra téré ñu
Tell me, you guys. My friend, it's not on for now. Koran bi su demee da ngeen indi ko ngeen teg ko si bunta bi outside. But there's electricity. Why are you disturbing people's way? That's what I'm saying. Clearly, amal fi nga koy taf nag. Public road cannot be used for granted. That's your own place. You should have a place where to save it. Today, mu ngi on, I can understand nga génne ko teg ko fu mu nekkoon. Waaye su ma ko fekkee next time ma ko fekkee outside and there's electricity, I'm going essence bi. Next time, today mu ngi on, I don't care, mun na nekk si biti. Why it's not on? It cannot be used as a selling point. Fu mu nekk ni li ngeen def mooy dama fekk ñu teg ay daale si kaw ñu ngi koo jaay comme table. Loolu du mun a nekk. Where is it?
down it
Santo. Bu ko wàccee de foofu fi nga nekk foofu la nit ñi war a aw jógee ci kaw. Where are you? Where are these guys? What?
Malitira,
Hey!
so ngathi diarrega.
Almol mako la jang
Traffic kan mo park moto bi?
almol mako jang
Kan mo park moto bi?
boss almol mako jang kodon ba pour moto la kodon
Ma ne moto yi taxaw fii yéen jël leen seen particular yi ngeen yóbbu leen. Ana borom rider bi?
is anyone on live here
Ana borom rider bi? Génne leen ko foofu noonu.
if you are ready we are ready yeah?
So we start with
Yes.
with you. All right. Let him not escape you then. All right. Don't escape.
Let me hold him, sister.
Yes,
Let me hold him
please.
disappear.
So you all set? All right. So thank you very much for granting us this interview. Please tell us your name and position.
Thank you very much, Loli. Mood Musa Sisao, the Public Relations Officer for the Gambia Police Force. We are happy to be here and we appreciate the fact that anytime we call all of you, the media, you would come to respond to us. And I guess it has been over 6 months now since we have started this Operation Clear the Road. Operation that is intended to ensure that our roads are clear, they are decongested, and vendors that are actually also selling on the space, public space, are actually removed. But in addition to this, we are aware this was happening before the Ramadan, the Tobaski, and there has been a press release that was that allowed them to come back. And immediately after Tobaski again, the government sent another press release to tell people to go back. But unfortunately, it has been difficult for them to go back. And for this reason, we're trying to reinforce and ensure that people really go back, because this is a need for not just an individual, not just for the state, but even for the public. And we have so far seen the impact it had in areas where they have been decongested, and the traffic flow and people, even the environment, health effects and all that. But what is so peculiar about these ones we just commenced today is the fact that stakeholders in business and trade, essentially we have what we call the Gambia United Breeders Association, we also have the Gambia Market Association, and we have the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce. These people together came to the Gambia Police Force to see how best we can collaborate with them and help them to work together as a nation in towards the forthcoming Tobaski. The Tobaski corridor. We want to coordinate this to ensure that, because it's a season where we have people coming into the country and people having to trade into different kind of things to be able to get money and all that. And especially when it comes to the rams, people will be selling all around the streets and all that. So this is well coordinated, and hopefully in due course it will be announced where some of these things activities will be taking place in terms of where people can go to buy rams. But for today, we are here as Operation Clear the Road to ensure that the Serekunda market and the surrounding is clear. And we are working with the regional command of the Gambia Police Force at Serekunda. We've been here since 6 o'clock to ensure that people don't just randomly, haphazardly and everything to just come and place their sales on the street. We are not stopping anybody from selling, but what we are advocating for is for people to go back to the market. The KMC management has informed us that there is enough space inside the market. The problem, because that's the question, why are you people sending people outside to sell, out where they are, and you don't give them a place to be? It's important for people to recognize this and understand that KMC has actually informed us that there is space inside. What people would do usually is that they will not go into the market. They come into the street because they feel it's the first point of contact. Because it's the first point of contact, they feel that's where they are going to make more sales than being in the market. And for that reason, and Mane is here with us, with KMC members are also here with us. That goes to show that this is a coordinated and well organized, ensuring that we actually did not just trample on people's rights. What we are doing is to ensure that the road corridor, that the traffic is not congested, there is no blockage, and also the vendors not to sell where they're supposed not to sell in. But however, I will allow Mane to go into the detail of the operation, since he is the lead of this very important operation. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So you're most welcome. We have seen that irrespective of this action driving tax, will this action be something that will be sustaining? Because we believe that most of the vendors, whenever that you guys leave, they still have to come back. So what are the actions that are laid for those?
Well, thank you for coming once more. We appreciate you being around, giving us guidance. We are all human beings. You are being, you've been with us is serving as always a guidelines for us, so that we will not go out of the laws of this country. Whatever we are exercising here is we are enforcing the laws of the land. This is not something new. These are all laws that governs us. If we really want to be serious as Gambians, we need to adhere to our laws. We need to be safeguarding the laws that ourselves, put in place. And what is happening in this country is very sad. And yes, people change is difficult. And what people are used to, you come in telling them you're not going to do this anymore, is difficult. But in as much as that is the right thing to do, development comes with its own cost. And there's no developed country. Every youth, every young person is, even the old people. We all feel very good when we talk about the West, because they are developed. But do we know what it takes them to be at this point now? We had to change their attitude. Some of us are Gambians, our attitude needs to be changed. Everything that we are doing, it all centers on only one thing, that is selfish interest. We've seen a point where when we even started this, We have a lot of people who were cheering before us, who were putting on hotlines, hotspots, clapping before us. In fact, they would be calling, the same people would be calling us to say, hey, Operation, please, can you go back to the place that you cleared? The people have started coming back or so. In essence, it favors them. But we forgot, this is a small country. If we want to, put or enforce the laws, it's going to affect whether you know it or not. Everybody in this country, directly or indirectly. So those are the people who, with their own selfish interest, what they were, chanting us for, they didn't see that happen. So they backed up. They went on the other side, instead campaigning for us to be moving now because, it affects them directly. So, but that is not moving us. Me as a person, I am not media friendly. Most of these things, we are doing, our concerns are very clear. These are laws of the land, and that's what we are enforcing. And everybody is free. This is a country where there's democracy, 100% democracy. If you think we violated your right, of course there are courts in this country. Take us before the court, and we'll be very happy to answer you. But the truth of the matter is, this is our old country. Let's put everything aside. Put our political difference aside, put our religious difference aside. Individual interest, let's put that one aside. Let's see the country. And seeing the country is working, using your own energy and resources and to do your quota. And this is what we are doing as a team. I'm very happy when we started this. It's not about PR or money. It's not about myself, money, or anybody, any other person. But it's about, we have a task force. It's beautiful. This is Operation Clear the Road, and they have a task force. And the government, this is a task force that government set up. One arm to go countrywide to, clean up our public roads. And this is what we've been doing. We started it 8 months ago. This is the 8 months. June will be the 8 months, since October. It is sad where places that have been already cleared. We got recognition from everywhere. Internationally, they were calling the government, they were calling everybody. In Gambia, they are on the right path. We started it before all the neighboring countries. Now, the other countries that emulate us, they are far ahead of us. Senegal started recently, and they are doing it harshly, because it's not right, it's not right. Other countries, they're all doing it. And we cannot change the formation of our roads. The roads are built mainly for communication.
What do you think is responsible for that? Because you clear a path and next minute people are still seated there. Do you think the law has not been strict on them or what?
Well, the law will be strict and somehow it will be losing somewhere. But this is what I am saying. This country is very small. If we all had to follow our interests, individual interests, the country will not go. Because if I move these people amongst us, nobody comes to tell me, Sumambokala. Why the moment you go behind me to say, Mr. Mane, please don't mabala. Somebody I bokana say lingen aras. That's a selfish interest. All right. What if ni hamne amunsi I'm bok? What's gonna happen? Are we going to be unfair to ourselves to new one? People ni hamne they don't have anybody top. New hamne they have nobody to back them. The law is here for only those people. No, it's not going to be fair. In essence,
sorry to break you. Is there any plan B that the task force is deciding or trying to implement, so that if the task force has gone into any area, then the focal persons will be there, so that there will be no turning back again going to that one?
Yes, actually, I'll be very happy to share that information with you, because this front and back is not taking us anywhere. By now we're supposed to be inland Gambia at the provincial to do the same thing here. But still now we're just, revolving on the same knot. It doesn't make any seriousness on our side. What happened is we have an operational program, operational plans, not what we've started, and we've already passed that to the executive. And that is from now on through the period of the feast, that is the Tobaski coming, and beyond what plans that we have, and we've already shared that one. Now we will have a backup security that will be coming, and we intend to tap this thing from anti-crime and the PIU. There will be stationed and be making a rotational places that are fondly of using our public space as market or whatsoever. So in essence, the PIU and the anti-crime will fully take care of the West Coast, Western part, West Coast, that is Brikama, Costa Road, Sukuta roundabout, Brusubi turntable, and the PIU will be starting from around the Tipagaras coming down within the vicinity. And we'll also have another PIU station at Banjul. That will be taking care of Banjul. So in essence, this is what we have for now, and beyond that, the government is there to decide that. That is the beyond that sustainability. The government has to come with legislation. They have to come with laws. They have to come with even an entity that will be purely responsible for the road corridor.
Now, from testimonies from vendors, we do have that most of these markets that are being built are not accessible. So, what do you have to tell them?
Well, it's funny. This country is very funny. What happened is yesterday we had a meeting, and the meeting was held at the Operation AIG Banjul Police headquarters. And what happened is the market committee from Brikama, West Coast, and KM and Banjul, and the Central Market Committee for the Gambia, they were present. And we all equally have representatives from GCCI, that is trade, responsible for vendors or whatsoever. They were part of it. And we had council, GYCC. And we had all these people who came in. In fact, they wrote to us through the IGP to say they've recognized what we do in clearing, but now sustaining should be everyone's business. That's why they're coming in. And they said they have a pilot project that is earmarked for only this feast coming, and which will be in place, like the Ramsdale. We all know when it's near Tobasi, you see rams everywhere. Even in front of State House, you see some rams there. And that is not telling good about Gambia. Mosques in our mosque vicinity, you see them everywhere. And for us, that is development. It's not development. Now these people come in to say, yes, we have designated places. Abuko, the DLS where they're using, the official one, is huge. It's a big one. Opposite where the castles are is also huge. That can only accommodate everything. But what we are saying is that's not enough. You have Brikama Abattoir and you have Banjul Abattoir. Now the GCCI come in to say, okay, they are going to give the place where they normally do their track fair, that is Vigil. It is also a massive space that
it will be communicated accordingly.
Yes.
This will be communicated where the rams would be sold, identified, and it will be communicated to us. So we don't want to preempt that because it's not yet complete.
So the press release will come and it will go through you so that we know the designated places where if someone needs ram also. But for these petty traders, the one tier is not going to happen on our roads. There was that humanitarian gesture from the presidency. He thought, given this thing, because he already made it very clear to the authorities to say, we will allow them to do their one-tier sales and so. But that would be only confined with that date, and after that, they must clean the places they occupied when they left. And after that, they all go. But not forgetting that these are Gambians that you're dealing with. Some of them said, okay, it's finished. We are here to stay. We occupy, we are not going to go back. That's why we are here. Now we are cleaning and we have plans in place that the security will take care.
Finally, I've seen you've seized a few items from vendors. What is the next thing to happen with those stuff?
These people will be arraigned before the court. They will be arraigned before the court because those are the people. You've seen me warning people, move. There will be people who persist. Those are the ones the law will come in. Because this is not the first time we clear them. We've cleared them, and the securities were coming here. So for them, they're not going anywhere. They're not going to go. And we have a study from this market. You're talking about market? Go inside this market. I'll put it to you, the journalists. Any surrounding markets, go there and see what is going there. And have a discussion with the market management committee there. I'm not saying even council, the market committee there. It's not fair. There are people in this country who are investing on this wheelbarrow. They buy a lot of wheelbarrow 100 and give it to these foreigners and to empty shops inside the market. coming to sell on our roads. And these wheelbarrows are the one stopping the traffic build up. So we allow that is normal. Where are we heading to? So now the operation is going to be centered on that wheelbarrow. Any wheelbarrow sellers that we've seen on the road, you'll be arrested and you'll be arraigned before the court of this.
So finally, the task force. Who are some of the security forces involved in this operation?
Yes, I just want to say that nothing has changed since the beginning. It's the same institution. It's been comprised of, we are aware of the military, we are aware of the Gambia Police Force, of course, and the local law enforcement agencies. All internal security outfits are part of this, and also the area councils, which are part of this, and even the transport union. So in essence, nothing has changed, except that this time also, like you mentioned, the Gambia Market Union, the Gambia Youth Chamber of Commerce, and also the Gambia United Breeders Association came up to see how they can collaborate with us, especially during this period of Feast of Tobaski, to ensure that our roads remain the way they are when they are clean, and so that we can have identified spots and areas where rams would be sold, and everybody, if you are around, for example, if you are around Bakau, maybe you go to the stadium, maybe if you are around Lame, you go to Abuko, just as an example. So all of these places will be identified and it will be communicated to the public, and everybody would know the closest place where you can. We don't, like Mane said, we don't want people to come here in Serekunda at this junction be selling rams here. It doesn't make sense at all. So we want to coordinate that and ensure that we are able to have a very fruitful business, because I know it's a bumper harvest for some people, as it would be called during this period. And hopefully, going forward, this is something that we'll be doing. If the pilot, according to them, is a pilot study, if it works, then that's the way forward for the Gambia. Thank you. Yeah. Ala baraka.
This is a no parking place. Pull your car out. Put everything in. Out. I watch a lead, go and send back.